All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive with Little Monsters Comic Pop.
Yeah.
Deep dive.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking about Amazing Spider-Man #9 from 1964. And we have a special guest today. She knows a lot about Spider-Man. She is a Spider-Man enthusiast.
I am.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So this is the first appearance of Electro. And this comic is worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
A low-grade copy is worth about $335. A mid-grade copy is worth $1,400.
Wow.
And a high-grade copy is worth over $6,000.
That's crazy.
What makes this comic so valuable?
Well, first appearances in comics are really important, especially for like iconic characters like Electro. So this is the first time he ever shows up. And it's kind of like owning a piece of comic book history.
Okay, so Electro, he's got an origin story in this comic.
He does.
Right.
So basically, we meet Max Dillon. He's a lineman, and he's working on a power line when he gets struck by lightning.
Oh, no.
But instead of, like dying, he develops the ability to control electricity.
Hold on. He gets superpowers from getting struck by lightning.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It's a classic origin story, and Stan Lee and Steve Ditko did a great job with it in this issue.
So they introduce Electro's look in this issue. What does he look like?
Well, he's got that iconic green and yellow costume, and then they show off his powers. So he's shooting lightning bolts, absorbing electricity from power lines, and even like charging himself up by plugging into a wall socket.
Wait a minute. He can power up from plugging into a wall socket.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Is that scientifically accurate?
Not really. It's definitely more comic book science than real science.
It's a fun visual, though.
Right.
It's like he's a walking battery.
Exactly. And that visual, the way Steve Ditko drew him became super iconic. It's like the blueprint for how Electro has been drawn ever since.
Okay, so we've got Electro. He's running around figuring out his powers. What's Spider-Man up to?
So Spider-Man is kind of dealing with his own personal stuff. He's trying to balance being a superhero with taking care of his Aunt May, who's in the hospital.
Oh, that's tough. Even superheroes have family drama.
Yeah, it's true. It kind of adds a human element
to
Spider-Man's story. He's not just swinging around fighting bad guys. He's got real-life problems, too.
It makes him more relatable.
Right.
I think. So this is the theme of responsibility.
Yeah.
Balancing your personal life with your superhero duties.
It's a big part of Spider-Man. It's what makes him such a great character.
So we've got Electro's origin story. We've got Spider-Man dealing with family stuff.
Yeah.
We've got amazing artwork by Steve Ditko. I can see why. This comic is so valuable.
Yeah, it's a classic.
So, Amazing Spider-Man #9, the debut of Electro. It's a key moment in Spider-Man's journey.
Definitely.
And a piece of comic book history. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
For this electrifying deep dive.
It was fun.
And to all you listeners out there, what superpower would you choose? Let us know in the comments. We will be back next time with another deep dive into the world of comics. Until then, happy reading.